What's up, guys? This is 3 Pick Adventures with P-Funk and Fry. As you can see, only P-Funk here, but that's okay. Fro will be back soon. With me today, as you can see, the glorious Ahmad. You may know him from P-Funk and Fro fame, but this is his first time appearing in video form. So what we're going to do with this new format, 3 Pick Adventures, we're going to take 3 pictures from a recent adventure and summarize what they mean to us. Faris just went on amazing trips to Europe, so he's going to update us on those. So Faris, take it away. What's your first picture?
First picture I have is one of the weekends I was in Brussels, and I passed by one of the parks, and they were having this cool sorts of like family kind of adventures, and a lot of it was music based. So it was after a long trip to Brussels. Trying to get there, it was actually on a Sunday where you're not allowed to drive in the city at all. So they literally close off the entire Brussels city to cars. We had to prove to them the entire city. So all you can do is bike on the streets. That's it. They did let us, the police did let us go through just because we had like proven confirmations that, we're tourists.
Yeah,
we have a hotel right in the middle, and we have a rental car. They didn't tell us anything. Yeah. So they let us through. So I'd say it was a hectic day of traveling and all sorts of stuff. But finally we got to this outdoor park event, and there was this local band just playing some music, and it was really cool music, and you can see like the little kids dancing, and it was like a confirmation of something I always thought as I travel. It's like the way I like to experience like my travel adventures, like as I go to different places and do my weekend escapes, is through music. Like it kind of made my weekend. That little maybe 20-minute set made my weekend.
So Faris, what's your second picture?
So the next one is, for the sake of privacy, I didn't put one with like a bunch of people or with other people, but in this case there's a picture of 2 mascots just to, kind of meaning of the other people with me. But we were in Grand Place, also in Belgium, in Brussels, and that's the mascot, I think, for the Korean Olympics that are coming up. And basically there it's more of it's pretty neat through my adventures how, as a tourist, you get to meet others, but if you're there for business, you build deeper relationships just because it's not like through the eyes of a tourist. I'm not saying you can't build relationships as a tourist. You definitely can. It's just you get to work for a longer period of time over the week with people who live there, not just in the touristy section. So I think this was what this signifies. This picture is more of the connecting and with others, and like I mentioned, the musical piece of it, but also learning about others, and that we're all very much the same.
Yeah, I can see like connecting with 2 completely random people in mascot uniforms like this. It's a really eccentric experience.
Yeah,
and very specific to your travels.
Yep.
All right, Faris, that's awesome. I love the mascots. Big teddy bears, always a fan. What's your third pick?
So my third picture is at the top of, it's called Lac Blanc, White Lake.
Oh, I think I saw your Snapchats on this one.
Yeah. So I did put this one on Instagram and on Facebook. But basically, I went
beautiful.
for a weekend to Chamonix, like in France, and it's in pretty much down the valley of the mountains, and it's essentially where a lot of people start most of their hikes for Mont Blanc. Which is literally right in the middle of like Switzerland, France, and Italy. The gondola was closed, so I couldn't get to the specific hike, but I managed to find another alternative route, and it took me I'm kind of out of shape right now, but I finally made it to the top. And once I got to the top, I had my lunch spot like right in front of the lake with the backdrop of Mont Blanc, and that was definitely a highlight. For me, it was like, it was such a cool moment to know, like I almost felt like this is where I'm supposed to be. It's been kind of hectic in many different ways in the sense physically getting up there, but typically I feel that anytime I do a hike, because I do this a lot, but this time it was more, it felt very well. Like it was as I hiked up, it was different languages, bonjour, and different, it's different country, different approach than the usual approach when I'm hiking in the States. Yeah. But it felt like even like in my life, right? It felt like, I am exactly where I have to be right now.
I know what you mean, yeah. So, everything just felt perfect and correct.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Faris, for joining me for my first trial run of 3 Pick Adventures. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you like and don't. in the comments below. We'll see you next time. If you like this, subscribe, and until next time, we will see you later. It's P-Funk signing out.